Hi, how are you? Matt Watson here from CarWow. So I'm sat in a Ferrari SF90 Stradale. Next to me is a BMW M1000RR or M1000. I don't know anything about motorbikes, but it's the new BMW motorbike made by their M division. It's crazy. Anyway, before we talk about that bike, let's talk about the car first, because this is a car show, right? It's nuts, this Ferrari. It has a 4-litre twin-turbo V8 just sat behind me, and in between that and its 8-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox is an electric motor. Then on the front axle, you have an electric motor powering each wheel. So in total, 3 electric motors, and combined with the internal combustion engine, you get a total output of 1,000 horsepower and 800 newton meters of torque. Crazy. And it's also crazy how they managed to keep the weight to just 1,570 kilos, which is quite light considering the technology in this car. It does cost a bit though, £370,000. So this one, a bit more. There's a few options, over £400,000. I'd like to say thank you for SEC private members. They're a car club which have loads of people who own these kind of cars, and they all meet up and go on road trips and stuff like that. So thanks to them. If you like that kind of thing, check out the link in the description. Anyway, about that bike, I said I know nothing about them, so we've got someone who does and is on the bike. It's Chris Northover from BikeWorld TV. Hey Chris, how are you?
Always happy to be on the runway with you, Matt.
Yeah, it's great to have you here. You're an awesome rider. You've got the skills. Sometimes your machinery has let you down, sometimes it hasn't, and you've won. Today though, what exactly have you got?
I feel like you're buttering me up for another bit of abuse today, so I've brought along the holy grail of BMW performance machines. It is the M1000RR.
Okay, so that's how you say it, M1000RR. So tell me, Chris, because I've not learned any stats on your bike. What's the engine, what's the horsepower, what's the weight, what's the cost, all that kind of stuff?
So the M1000RR is kind of a hopped up version of BMW's normal Superbike. So it's 212 horsepower. The weight, fully fueled, ready to ride, is 192 kilos, and it costs about £35,000. So it's the sort of premium one, covered in carbon fibre, and it's got wings.
Yeah, carbon fibre wings. Are they going to help you at all? Will they help keep the nose down when you accelerate off the line?
I don't know. They're going to give me somewhere to stuff my bacon sandwiches on the way home.
Yeah, because there's nowhere else in the car. I mean, this is a supercar, and I've got a little bit of storage down here, a cup holder and a door bin where I've got my mobile phone. So I haven't got that much storage, but I think I'm a bit more comfortable than you. Actually, I did this car a disservice. Look, there's a little shelf just behind me. Wow. Why are you even talking about this nonsense? You started it, shut up.
Distracted you now, and I know you're going to ask me if the M1000RR is actually built on the same factory as all the M Sport cars, and I've done my check-in. It's not, but I'm reliably informed the man on the normal production line uses a special spanner with an M Sport badge on it.
Okay, I thought it was like a special M Division bike, but they've just put the M logo on it. It's still done by Motorrad, who do the BMW bikes, right?
Yeah, but with special spanners.
I feel like a bit of a spanner now for getting it wrong. Told you I don't know anything about bikes. I do know they're bloody fast though, so let's find out. Before we do though, if you haven't done so already and you like drag races such as this, please make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon to turn your notifications on. Also, follow the link in the description if you like bikes to go check out BikeWorld TV. Okay, go check it out. Loads of stuff by Chris on there. Okay, let's do this. Let's race. Buy, sell, car, wow. Before we race, let's do the customary CarWow sound check. The first thing I need to do is turn this Ferrari on. I was looking for the place to start it, but it's just here on the steering wheel. Can't start. I'm in hybrid mode, so now I'm going to go into race pace mode. Start the engine. Start. There we go. It's all a bit confusing. Right, let's have a listen to this. I'm liking that, but I've got a feeling the bike will sound better. Go on, Chris, let's have a listen to your BMW. That sounded awesome. I don't know if you can hear me. What are you revving up to then, when you're revving it, blipping it?
I was blipping it to around 10, and then the second bit is actually got launch control on this that holds the revs at 9,000 RPM.
Okay, that's enough of that nonsense. Now let's race. What's your money on, bike or car? Before we race, there's a pinned comment. Drop your vote. We'll find out if you got it right.
3, 2, 1.
Smashed him off the line. I think he was napping. It's fast, isn't it?
You caught me napping a bit on the line, I won't lie. Let me have another start, but that is insane.
Right, let's do it again. And when the hands start going down, go.
Pay attention this time.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, he's wiggling off the line. I got that big start. He ain't catching me. That was better.
Closer, but no cigar.
Lifting your nose a bit.
She bit really hard off the start. That was on the launch control that time.
How was it? Happy with it? Not happy with it? Can you do better?
Can we have one more?
One more.
So the first one was all the assistance. That one was just launch control. I'm going to do it all by myself this time.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, he's better when he's on his own. He's wheeling now though.
I've got to hold my hands up. That thing, that is a missile.
But also, what we've just learned is that you are better than BMW systems. You're better at launching that without launch control and without traction control, because that was your best run by far.
Just about. But it's funny because off the line, we were pretty level pegging that time. And then when I couldn't get any more throttle because it was wheeling, that was when you...
Oh, that's when I took off. Do you reckon you could do better?
I think, honestly, I'm going to have to... That's all I've got.
That's it. Is that enough? Great performance though, and this thing blows my mind. So then what exactly happened? Well, the Ferrari won, completing the standing quarter mile in 9.6 seconds, while the BMW took 10 seconds. Okay, now it's time for the rolling races, and we're just going to figure out what we're going to do. I reckon that we start off from 30 miles an hour, and you can be in whatever gear you want to be in.
Second gear from 30.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same. Okay, second gear roll on from 30 miles an hour. Let's do this. Here we go. I've got to count them in like this. 3, 2, 1, go. Ah, it's getting noisy. Go on, window. Oh, bugger, come on, car. You enjoyed that one, didn't you?
I did enjoy that one.
I was struggling to change gear and put my window up because I was getting that kind of horrible buffeting you've got, and I was thinking it was affecting my drag and blah blah blah. You won't see me with the window up, will you?
I can see you with the window shut.
Oh bugger, why didn't I do that in the first place? Alright then, let's do it again. 50 miles an hour in third gear.
50 in third.
Right, let's do it. Roll on from 50, third gear. Go. Ah! That's even better.
I like them runs.
You mean the more realistic races, you prefer those?
Yeah, the ones I win I think I prefer. It was quite low in the revs in this, I have to say. I was a bit worried.
It actually did better.
Yeah, it picked up so quick.
Insane. You know what's coming now though, right?
You're gonna make me do the braking one?
Yeah, brake test time. Come on.
That's by far the scariest on the bike. By far.
Do you have ABS, right?
It's got ABS, yeah.
Well, you should be fine. It's just that you'll be stopping quite a distance ahead of me.
You reckon?
Yeah, oh God, I'm going to destroy you on this. Okay, here we go then. Brake test from 100 miles an hour, which is going to win, the car or the bike. Now, if you'd rather watch another drag race with a bike against a hypercar, click on the pop-out banner there or follow the link in the description below. If not, stay here for the brake test and we'll see how big Chris's balls are right now. Not because he's going to fall off and his leather's going to split open and his ball's going to ride off down the runway. But anyway, here's the line. No, no. With little stoppy to finish.
That was tight.
You know, you were level with me for quite a while, but just that little last bit, which is where you're likely to lock up, it's harder to manage, isn't it?
That's the bit where this wants to stoppy.
Yeah, and he did a little stoppy to be fair. Anyway, that was awesome.